Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Priscilla and this is Mom Study Abroad Diary. I share about my journey on how I relocated to Canada with my toddler as an international student. So I just share tips and tricks on how you can do the same, and in between just vlogging about my life here in Canada. If that's something that interests you, consider subscribing and putting on the bell notification so that you don't miss any video. Let's get into today's video. So if you have been keeping up with the Canadian immigration news, you know that the new Caregiver pilot program is on trend right now, and people are really working on it, and some people are happy about it because it's a chance of a lifetime. So the other video that I did, I shared about how you can do that if it's something that you want to get into, and I talked about who can apply and who is eligible and how you can apply. And I got a lot of questions on my messenger and also in my inbox. For those who can access me, they were asking me, how do I get this job? Can you connect me with the jobs? But unfortunately, I am not really, this is not my field. As I mentioned, I got here as an international student. So what I can tell you more about is about schools, and also that is because I just keep on learning about it. You know, that is what I have first-hand experience with. But where it regards working, I can only advise you with what I've been reading and what I've been watching on YouTube. So if it's something that you really want to do, I encourage you to get into it and read. But that being said, I did not stop there. I had to go do my research, and then I'm just here to share with you about how you can go about it. As I had mentioned last time, you will need your living certificate, you will need your work experience. That is the most important thing after your high school living certificate. So if you have those two and you have your work experience, you've worked in the caregiver field, and this is for the nannies, this is for people who have worked in the hospitals. If you're a nurse, because for instance, if you're a nurse and you have experience in nursing, you cannot just come here and work in that field. You cannot just come and be a nurse. You have to get more education and other certificates. It's really not easy. So this would be an easy pathway for you if you have been a nurse for a certain time and you have that experience and this is what you want to do. If you're compassionate about taking care of people with disability, elderly and all that, this is a path for you, but you need your experience. It's very important. So that's why I was saying, like, if you have those two, now the next step is for you to build a good CV. And the English test that they require is really not that hard, so don't even worry about that for now. So that's why I went on ahead and said, okay, let me try and create a CV and show them how you can create a CV, but also how you can search for the jobs. So I really hope this video will help you get to know where to start.
So we're gonna start by creating a CV. So you go on Job Bank, just Google search Job Bank, and then you go on Job Search, Resume Builder. That's where you create your CV, and this CV will be acceptable by the Canadian employers. So that's why we're creating it on Job Bank. And so there's two accounts. There's the Plus account and there's the Standard account. So the Plus account is for people who have social security number, and that means people who are here in Canada, and the Standard is for people who are outside Canada. So you want to create a Standard if you are outside Canada, and after that it will take you through every step that you need to take. It is very easy, 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, and then you start creating your CV. So I'm just doing all the steps here. I will not go into details about it because it is self-explanatory. When you get there, you will understand better what you're supposed to do. When you create your CV, it's not for the employers to find you, it's for you to have a CV to send to them. So once you create it, you save it on Job Bank. So remember the password that you're gonna use, because you're gonna use it every time that you need to access your Job Bank account. If not, you're gonna lose all the work that you've done. So remember your password, and I'm just gonna use a name, not a random name, a name of someone that I know. And that's what I'm gonna use. And here you go, you have your Job Bank account, and you start now creating the CV. Each CV, like, you know that to create a CV you need to have a job title, like the job that you're applying for. So in this case, I'm gonna use caregiver on my CV as the title, because that's the job we are assuming that we want to apply for. And this process, it's a long process, so you have to commit to it. You have to give it your all for you to get the jobs. It's like literally putting yourself on the market, and you have to search. You have to search, you have to apply to different jobs. That's why creating a CV is important. And on the skills, you want to put the skills according to the work that you're applying for and the relevant work experience. So when you're done with that, you go back to foreign candidates from outside Canada. Like, you go to job banks, but you search for the one that has foreign candidates from outside Canada. And on that page, you're going to scroll and go all the way down where it talks about search for jobs open to international candidates. So before you apply, make sure you check if it has those two signs, what you can apply and what you cannot apply for, okay? Keep that in mind as you're searching for the jobs. So you enter and you go to advanced search, because you want for it to be specific. You want to select all the provinces for you to get more opportunities. You see, like, for instance, Prince Edward Island has just 65 job offers, means it's not a lot. And if you also, like, there's so many steps, you have to make sure you're applying to the relevant provinces. You have to make sure you're applying. The most important is LMIA, someone who is approved for LMIA. So if you don't go to advanced search and you're just searching like 10,000 jobs, like, you will not get what you're looking for. That's why you have to go to advanced. And unfortunately, there is no button to click all the provinces. I need to sleep. But so you have to select one by one, okay? So once you've selected that, you're gonna go down, or like all the way down, and you're gonna look for where it says oh my word, I'm so tired. You're gonna look for where it says job categories, okay? So we didn't put a job title, so you're gonna go down and look for job categories. And when you get there, you will get something that has health and occupation, because you want to apply for a caregiver. So it's health and occupation. You select that, and once you select it, you still have to deselect all these other things, because you're not gonna look for general practitioner and all that. If that's what you want, like, you can use these steps to apply for even other jobs. It's not just for caregivers, okay? So if you're watching this video and you don't want to apply for the caregiver, or you don't qualify, you can just select whichever you're looking for. You see, there's logistic, there's business administrators and all that. So here we just want nurse aid, and that's what we're gonna stay with. You ensure it's still on Canadians and international candidates, okay? And international applicants, you remember that, like you remember to check for that sign. And there's different categories like experiences and what they require, but we are not gonna worry about that right now. Okay, so after you've selected everything, like you have just the nurse aid and you have the provinces, you go up and view results. Here I have 121. This was from when I did it. I'm sure if you go on the website now, it has changed. The numbers have gone higher or lower. So you have to keep on checking, you have to keep on searching. And this like button is for you to just put a like on it. That way it becomes your favorite and you can look for that job easily. Now I'm going to show you the differences between the LMIA, people who have LMIA, and people who are still in the process of applying for LMIA. You see, this person is in the process of applying. There are people that don't even mention that they have LMIA. If they don't mention that, don't bother with that job if you're outside Canada, okay? So you can even go here at job search and then browse jobs. You will go down and you find LMIA and you can check, like this is a list of workers who have either applied or who are even approved for LMIA. So you want to keep on searching there, but when you do this, you've come off the advanced search that we did. Okay, so here we just like on general jobs. I'm gonna show you someone else, and you see this pays, like you can see that, and yeah, see that this one had that red hazard thing. That means don't apply. You will not, if you're outside Canada, don't apply to that job. If it has that world that globe thing, that means you can apply for that job if you're outside Canada, and if it shows that that person is approved for LMIA. So for instance, this person is approved. Okay, when it's green, that means that person is approved, and when you go down, there's that globe thing. That means you can apply for that job. Check for the job details, because it really matters, and they put everything you need to know about that job before you can apply. Okay, and make sure the qualifications, that the skills that they want is what you have. So like this carpenter apprentice, you see he's in the process. So if you want to apply for that job, you have to wait for them to be approved for you to be able to apply for that job. I think that's all I can say about LMIA jobs. And another thing, just keep on searching, keep on reading. Make sure you read everything on this page so that you know what you're looking for. Like spend your time in here and add to favorites what you want and start applying, and your work will pay off. I know people that have applied on this site and they got their jobs. It's a job that needs you to put in the work. It's a job that needs you to be well prepared, and once you have a job offer, then you go for your visa application. Don't go for your visa application and then look for a job. You will get a rejection. It's not the other way around. So yeah, that's what I thought I'd share about today on this topic of job searching.
So there you have it. I hope this video has been informative and it will help you kickstart your journey. Don't forget, if you have any questions, you can reach to me down in the comment section below. You can leave me a comment, you can leave me a question. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you have not yet. And also you can reach me on Facebook as Crowy Iradukunda. I will always answer your questions. So see you next time. Bye bye.